Welcome everybody to another half-assed beer review. My name is Josh, and tonight there's a new beer calling our name. But before we get into tonight's review, it's that time again for you to help me buy my next beer. It's easy and it's free. Just scroll down, hit the subscribe button, and give this video a big thumbs up. Goes a long way in keeping me on the path to trying more beer. Without further ado, tonight's beer is a can of Mr. Bluesky Pineapple, a wheat ale brewed with coriander, orange peel, and pineapple. 5% ABV, 10 IBUs, brewed and canned by Griffin Claw Brewing Company, Birmingham, Michigan. I believe that's right. I guess I didn't look. I just assumed that I would remember. And it's not on here. So maybe I'm a fool. Nope, it is on here. Birmingham, Michigan, USA. Whew. Dodged a bullet on that one, right? Little story. Mr. Bluesky, traditionally a wheat ale brewed with coriander and orange peel. You all know that Dirty Blonde is my favorite wheat ale, my favorite Michigan beer. Mr. Bluesky, the first time I tried it, I go, whoa, like this might be a contender for Dirty Blonde. And into further investigation, clearly it didn't beat that, but this was close. Like the original Mr. Bluesky, very close. And they do a raspberry version as well. That's good. It's good. It didn't blow my socks off, but I saw the pineapple. I'm like, whoa, wheat and pineapple? Man, I love pineapple. So talk about the can art. You got the yellow sky representing the pineapple. You got Mr. Bluesky, straight out of Detroit. Cool sunglasses. He's got wheat in this hand, pineapple in this hand. Pretty cool can art. The original is just traditional blue. There's a lot of blue on it. Pretty cool. Griffin Claw Brewing Company is just, they make some really good beer. They were one of the originals from back in the day that really boomed when craft brewing started to like overtake Michigan. Their raggedy ass IPA was one of my favorite traditional style IPAs. It just so good. Actually, they had it back at the Loon Stadium, and we'd go to Loon's games. They had craft beer night. I think home games on Thursdays was craft beer night, where it was like $1 off cans of craft beer. We'd go and I'd have a few raggedy ass IPAs and yell at the players and have a good time. But enough rambling about just life. Let's open up this beer. Let's pour it, look at it, smell it, taste it, and get a review out of it. A beautiful crack. By the way, did you see that Field of Dreams? White Sox and Yankees. Two of my least favorite teams doing one of the coolest things in baseball. I really enjoyed that. Kevin Costner was even there. Look at this beer. It looks like a glass of pineapple juice. Nice white head on it. Getting that pineapple. Getting that tradition, like that wheat ale smell out of this. This is pretty exciting stuff. I love the smell of pineapple. I love wheat beer. So I'm thinking this is going to be a really good combination if they did it right. And 9 times out of 10, Griffin Claw Brewing Company does it right. So now let's try this beer. As always on Half-Ass Beer Review, we do little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, this beer. They did right by this beer. A really good wheat ale, and it leads up with this wheat ale, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be really pineapple heavy up front with like a wheat beer finish. And actually the wheat beer is the first thing that I'm getting. Then pineapple floods in, and then you have their traditional wheat ale aftertaste. This beer is great. I was kind of worried about the age of this beer and if it's still going to be within reason, because it's spring. It's a springtime beer. Mr. Bluesky is, and I don't know where I picked this up at. But so far, this hasn't been disappointing. I'm really glad that I picked up this 4-pack. Let me take another drink and get you a rating. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's almost, you know, at that drink, the pineapple and the wheat were almost working really well together up front. I got a little more pineapple at the initial of that drink, like right up front. But I mean, that wheat beer is really dominant up front. The pineapple floods in, and then it's a nice wheat beer finish. Very enjoyable. This is very drinkable. 4-pack. I mean, that can be gone real quick, especially on a hot day. Only 5% ABV. Very delicious, very crushable beer. I'm going to rate this one, a 5.4 out of 6. This is a great beer. I knew it was going to be good because it's Griffin Claw, and like I said, they'd never really let you down. But man, this one is this is great. It exceeds expectations. If you can find it, like I said, I don't even remember where I bought it. If I remember, I don't know, maybe I'll post about it. But yeah, if you find this beer, definitely pick up the whole 4-pack. It's well worth it. I don't even remember what I paid. Oh, I picked this up at Jack's, Jack's Fruit Market. It wasn't even the cooler, it was on the shelf. So, I mean, that could have been saying something right there, because that's not even a traditional beer store. I was picking up brats, and I saw this. I was like, oh, let's grab this. This looks delicious. Now, I'm glad I did. Now, that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out a delicious beer with me. Again, like, subscribe, comment, share this video. If there's a beer you want me to see, leave it down in the comments. If you have a different feeling about this beer, leave it down in the comments. Let's have a discussion about it. I always enjoy it. But until next time, please keep your fridges full and have a great night.